I do apologize for that, guys. I do apologize for that, everybody. For some weird reason, don't know why, but my parents had some guy over, and apparently he was fixing the box in our internet, and it caused my internet to turn off, and the TV and PS4. It caused everything to turn off just for a few seconds. So I do apologize for that, everybody. And with me, my guest at this time is Emily Bell. Yeah, some guy came over, was fixing the box in our internet, and he caused our internet to turn off. Emily, I know you got a lot on your mind right now, and listen, I don't care, okay? I don't care about Daphne. I'm done with her. I've beat her. I'm moving on. So more importantly... Oh, great, it's you. Oh boy, you. Listen, I'm just letting you know I'm Miss NXT. And just shut up. I don't want to hear your annoying voice, you understand? How about next week I show you why I'm Miss NXT? Fine. If you want your bell rung... If you really want your bell rung, it's fine by me. See you next week then. Adriana Morella. Ah! By the way, your father sucks. How dare you? Yeah, so some worker came over. Apparently he was messing with stuff, and my mum had to tell me that he was gonna turn off everything. So that's why it took a bit longer, because I had to turn my TV back on, turn my PS4 back on, wait for the internet to reload. So yeah, I do apologize. Well, Ariana Grace. The revolution will be televised. Well, Ariana Grace and Emily Bell are going to have a match next week, but it's time for the debut of Ricky Starks. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Introducing for, ladies and gentlemen, making his NXT debut, Ricky Starks. And Ricky Starks making his debut here on NXT. This is, for those who are not familiar with Ricky Starks, you're going to be in for a treat. Former wrestler from AEW, former FTW champion, and a former tag team champion in AEW. Yeah, this young man has got a lot of spunk. He's got a lot of style, and he's very, very graceful in the ring. One of the most underutilized talents. Well, Ricky Starks, ready for his debut. He's going to go ready for his debut here as he prepares to go one-on-one with Giovanni Vinci. Ricky Starks making his debut here against Giovanni Vinci. Well, good news here for Giovanni Vinci. At least he doesn't have to worry about losing in 3 seconds. Giovanni Vinci has a really big opportunity here to pull off a major upset here against Ricky Starks. Absolutely, he could really spoil the return here. He could really spoil the return of Ricky Starks. He could really spoil the return of Ricky Starks. Or the debut, I should say, of Ricky Starks. And really expose him. Well, Ricky Starks has got his eyes on the NXT Championship. He and Ethan Page go a long way back in their days in AEW. And a nice back suplex. And a nice suplex there by Starks. And Giovanni Vinci gets the shoulders up. And Giovanni now retaliating. And now Giovanni Vinci, look at this! Oh! And Giovanni Vinci. Oh, going high risk. Kicks and knees to the face there by Starks. And now Vinci. Oh, Starks had something in mind, and now Vinci making Starks pay for it. Making Ricky Starks pay. I'm more handsome than you, Ricky. Oh, look at this now, Giovanni Vinci. Giovanni Vinci in control, looking to spoil the debut of Ricky Starks. Oh! Ricky Starks with a nice counter. And now Ricky Starks now hammers away. Ricky Starks had something in mind. Giovanni Vinci blocks. Vinci was thinking Vinci bomb. Vinci was thinking Vinci bomb. Starks blocks that. And now, oh! Big power bomb. Big power bomb there by Starks. And now Vinci in trouble. Starks, top rope here. And now Starks with an elbow drop. Starks with an elbow drop to Vinci to put him away. And Vinci just gets the shoulders up. And Vinci just in time kicks out at 2. And now Vinci, oh, jawbreaker. Now Vinci's definitely putting up a fight here against Ricky Starks. Well, Ricky Starks didn't. Well, no one said this was going to be easy for Ricky Starks. And now, now look at this. Oh, wait a minute. And now, and Vinci again with a counter. Another counter by Giovanni Vinci. Gotta hand it to Vinci. Absolutely, gotta hand it to Vinci indeed. He's really giving Ricky Starks a run for his money. Counter after counter. Oh, man. Counter after counter here. Vinci really had to prove himself here. Oh, this is one way to prove yourself. This is definitely a match that Giovanni Vinci is really out to prove himself. Oh. Cool. How are you doing on it? Oh, man. And now Ricky Starks putting his foot down. And now Starks doing a little bit of showboating here. Doing a little bit of showboating. Yeah, he's a bit of a showboat. Oh, man. And now Giovanni Vinci once again in trouble. And this time, third time is indeed the charm for Ricky Starks. Into the cover on Vinci. And Vinci kicks out at 2. Wow. Nice. And now Ricky Starks. Sees his opening here. Oh, man! What a move by Starks! Welcome to NXT, Ricky Starks! Sheamus! What kind of move was that? It was an impressive one. That's what it was, Gail. Here is your winner, Ricky Starks. If Ricky does come to WWE, I see Cody being the reason he comes over. Yeah, isn't Cody friends with him? I think Cody's friends with him. What an impressive match. Ricky Starks was in for a fight. What a showing. Not only by Ricky Starks, but what a great showing for Giovanni Vinci as well. Yeah, Vinci really brought his A game. He was countering everything that Ricky did. Giovanni Vinci was out to impress Kelly Kelly and William Regal, but in the end, Ricky Starks, boom, with that impressive move, put away Giovanni Vinci. Big win. Big win there for Ricky Starks. What a match indeed. Man, that Ricky lad is pretty good. Sheamus. Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew. What's up, lad? What do you want? Still mad about CM Punk being drafted before you? A little bit. Listen, you need to stop caring about these fans, Sheamus. They are using you just like they used me. Look, lad. Listen here, fella. You, the WWE Universe didn't do anything to you. They didn't turn their backs on you, lad. You turned your backs on them. You got jealous and mad about Jey Uso going to Monday Night Raw, and then you aligned yourselves with the Judgment Day, and then you go ahead and get mad about CM Punk coming back, and then you attack Punk and take his bracelet. That's all their fault? Yes, it is their fault. All of this would not have happened if they didn't accept Jey Uso. Well, unfortunately for you, lad, things change. Jey Uso proved himself a long time ago, and now look at Jey. He is now the face of Monday Night Raw and World Heavyweight Champion. You need to look at yourself in the mirror, lad. It's not the other way around. Julia, do you need us out there? Yeah, we can help you. No, stay back. I got this. It's Jordan Grace. But it's Jordan Grace, Julia. Oh. Are you two really going to defy me? I told you to stay back. I can handle this alone. I'm beautiful madness for a reason. This is my open challenge, and I will handle it alone. You two just worry about beating Unholy Union and win the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. It's our main event time as Julia defends the NXT Women's Championship against TNA's Jordan Grace. And it's next. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger, representing TNA Impact, Jordynne Grace. Julia put out an open challenge to anyone who has accepted, and Jordynne Grace accepted. Jordynne Grace at Royal Rumble weekend put out a tweet saying she was the one accepting Julia's open challenge. And Jordynne Grace, the Juggernaut, is ready for action. And her opponent, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Beautiful Madness, Julia. Oh, Julia, a bit of a new look here tonight. And Julia with a bit of an updated look here tonight as Julia prepares herself for singles action. This is a woman that has never been pinned and has never been submitted, but does have a loss next to her name that was by disqualification at the hands of Essie Lee. But still has never been pinned or submitted in any circumstance. And that's what matters more, Travis. That's what matters more. Not a silly disqualification loss, not some silly disqualification loss that doesn't really affect anything. Well, this isn't the first time Jordynne Grace has challenged for the NXT Women's Championship. She challenged for it all the way back when Roxanne Perez was the champion. Came up short thanks to outside interference from Ash by Elegance and Tatum Paxley. Oi! Nice power there by Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace showing off her power. Looks like Julia's hair has gotten a bit longer. And now into the cover. Have you noticed that it seems like the WWE Universe are slowly starting to appreciate Julia a whole lot more? Sounds like it, yeah. Sounds like it a little bit. And now Julia, her dominance over NXT has really shown. And now Julia top rope. Oh, you don't see Julia doing stuff like that very often. Yeah, Julia's not much of a high risk taker. Oh, and Grace counters with a big power bomb. Counters with a big power bomb and a kick out. And now Grace. Sends Julia into the corner with a nice clothesline. And Julia now finding herself in some deep trouble. Come on! And Jordynne Grace just egging Julia to bring it on, and now Julia is bringing it on, and Julia takes down Grace to retain the title, and a kick out by Grace. Julia now getting a little bit concerned. You call that concern? That didn't look like concern to me. And now Julia. And now Julia gaining the advantage here. And now Julia, she's continuing her attack on Jordynne Grace. This is a good strategy. Go for the arm. Oh, look at this now. Oh, the Bianca. Oh, she calls this the Bianca. Deadly submission hold locked in. Deadly submission hold locked in here on Grace. Jordynne Grace finding herself in trouble. Do you think that they should make Julia feared? Yes, I think they should. Just treating her as a normal person that anyone can just walk up to and not show any fear of her is a bit stupid. And now look at this now. Jordynne Grace, oh my God, gets free of the Bianca. I have never seen anyone break free of that submission before. Yeah, that's a first time thing. First time ever seen anyone break free of the Bianca. Grace shows her power. Oh, and Julia powers out. And Julia powering free. And now Jordynne Grace. And now Grace. What does Grace have in store here? Oh, Grace! And Grace with a running Vader bomb to Julia. And Julia kicks out. Oh, that was close. That was incredibly close as Jordynne Grace came very close to knocking off the NXT Women's Champion. The unpinnable, the unsubmittable Women's Champion. And there's Stephanie Vacula watching on backstage. You know, Stephanie Vacula has got her eyes on Julia and the NXT Women's Championship. Yes, Stephanie Vacula has made the vow that she is going to be the one to defeat Julia. And now Jordynne Grace. Oh, look at this. And Jordynne Grace with the jugger bomb. And look at this. To put away Julia to become the champion. Oh, so close. Oh, so close for Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace now. Oh. And look out here. Oh! Jordynne Grace had something in mind, but Julia able to avoid. Julia should not be pandering. She should not be pandering like that. Absolutely. Julia doesn't usually make mistakes. Is usually not one to make those kinds of mistakes. Julia is not one to make those kind of mistakes because that can backfire. Big time. Julia's arrogance might be getting the better of her here. She didn't want Azumi and Mina Shirakawa out here. Yeah, well, everyone has been saying she can't win on her own, and now, people keep saying she can't defend her title on her own. She can't win without help. And so now she's out to prove that she can win all by herself here. And now Jordynne Grace building momentum. And now Jordynne Grace building momentum again. And Julia again. And Julia again pulls herself against the ropes. Oh! Nice counter. Both women are down. What a match we are seeing here for the NXT Women's Championship. This is our main event. And now Julia with a nice counter. Julia again countering. Grace plants her with a DDT. Oh, Enziguri. Fight forever. And the WWE Universe absolutely enjoying this match. Jordynne Grace now will it be third time is the charm? Will it be third time is the charm? And it is! Third time's the charm for Grace. Third time is indeed the charm for Jordynne Grace. And now Grace. And now what does Jordynne Grace have in store here? Uh-oh. I don't like the look of this. Big superplex coming here. Oh, wait a minute. Julia counters it. And Julia countering it. And Grace now looking for the juggernaut. Wait a minute. Julia gets free. And Julia plants. And Julia plants Grace. And Julia puts away Grace and is still the champion. Wow, what a match. Here is your winner, and still NXT Women's Champion, Beautiful Madness, Julia! And the reign continues. And Julia's reign continues. And Jordynne Grace put up a fight, but in the end it just was not enough. It's not Ethan's NXT, it's my NXT. And Julia continuing her path of destruction. But the question is, will she defend her title at NXT Vengeance Day? We'll find out in due time. Thank you all for joining us. And good night. Who can stop Julia? Nobody, Travis.